Hey, what's up everybody? This is Neil.
And Leslie.
And we're coming to you back with our next video in the series. Unfortunately, we wanted to do these on a weekly basis. We got a little busy.
We were too tired.
we were too tired for the first week of P90X to do our first video. No, what I decided actually, she's not aware of this, but what we decided, what I decided is we're going to make the videos on Sundays, and we'll put the videos out on Sundays. So it'll be a weekly video, but it'll be on a set day because we don't know what's going to go on. And our week for P90 is ending like on a Wednesday, so we're going to put out videos on Sundays and let you know how things are going. So what'd you think? First week. I know we're in the beginning of our second week now. Oh, by the way, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday to my brother.
Happy birthday.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I guess because of everything you hear everybody say, and you know, it's so hardcore, it's going to be tough, you're going to be hurting so bad. You know, I expected the worst, and it wasn't that bad. It was hard, and we're still not able to do every move exactly like they do on the video. Right. But it's good. I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, it a lot.
I'm enjoying it. I'm getting very frustrated with yoga, and it's twofold. My frustrations with Yoga X are, and the reason this is my most predominant thing is what we just finished doing. The yoga is difficult because I don't like the fact that they just go into the video and they don't show you any poses. Now, I'm sure if I read the book or went through the paperwork or any of those things, they might have outlined, I don't know, do they outline the poses in the exercise book?
I think they do. I think they outline every video. Okay. They outline every exercise that you do.
Okay, well, I didn't look at the book, and I've never done yoga before in my life. So it was the repetitiveness of this pose into that pose, into this pose, into that pose, into this and hold, this pose into that pose. It was that repetitiveness that got me very confused. I have very crappy coordination for that kind of stuff, so I got very frustrated with that. And I think the other thing that kind of was an epiphany for me while we were in the middle of the exercise today is I think one of the problems why men have such an issue doing yoga is that men traditionally look at yoga as a girl's exercise, and it's hard. It's very difficult. It takes a boatload of stamina, a lot of upper body strength, and to hold those poses for such a long period of time. And it kind of shatters your ego when you can't do it. You know, you're looking up there and you're seeing, you know, on the video they got 2 girls, 2 guys, and then Tony doing the lead. And you're watching these people, and you look at the guys and you're like, okay, they're 10 times as more ripped than I am. Of course they can do this. But then you look at the girls, and yeah, they're in great shape, but again, it's that, oh, this is a girl exercise. I should be able to do this. I can't hold the poses. I can't hold the downward dog for more than a few seconds because my hands keep slipping. You know, and I don't know if it's because of the yoga mat or if I'm not doing the proper pose or what the problem is, but yoga's kind of pissing me off.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's my favorite.
You've done yoga a lot in the past, so
yeah, I've done it for 15 years on and off.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So yoga expert.
Not an expert, and I'm trying, but I can't do every single thing. I can do almost everything, but
well, again, you've got a wrist problem. She had surgery on her wrist, so.
Right, which can make it a little difficult.
And again, a lot of the thing is, you know, we're watching people that are doing these exercises all the time, and they're in incredible shape. I only wish I could be in good shape as the worst shaped person on those videos.
You will be in that good shape.
There's positive thinking. There you go. Tony would be proud. But yeah, it can get disheartening when you just can't hold the poses quite that long. Plus, I really worked hard yesterday on the arms and back exercises. I mean, I really pushed myself a lot harder. I mean, my biceps are hurt. I was brushing my teeth 5 minutes ago, and my bicep hurt from brushing my teeth. So my upper body is worn out right now, and doing a lot of those upper body strength poses were difficult. Keeping the arms straight and stuff was pretty hard. Shoulders and back, I'm sick of pull-ups. I don't like pull-ups.
Chest and back.
Chest and back. The first week I did the pull-up bars, but I can't even hardly do 2 pull-ups. And to do as many as they expect, I actually moved over to bands and started using the bands and doing some proper poses for the bands. I've got the heavy band and a light band combined, and I'm doing those. And I like that a lot more. I feel like that's building some of my strength and some of my endurance so that maybe in a couple of weeks I can go to the pull-up bar and feel confident in doing some chin-ups and doing some pull-ups. So that's the approach I'm personally taking for the chin-ups. You're going at it. You were doing it with the chair forward, but this week you've got it behind you.
Yeah, I was doing it at first with my leg, with it in front of me, with my leg on the chair pushing up, and I wasn't getting, you know, as good of a
Yeah, I felt like I was using my legs when I was doing that instead of my arms.
So I put the chair behind me, and I'm just putting one foot kind of on top of the chair, in that I get much more of a workout that way.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
my arms were very, very sore the next day.
Yeah. I mean, I felt just from using the bands and bending over and trying to do the proper procedures using the bands, I felt my shoulders, back between my shoulder blades, much more than I had in the previous, actually doing it with the chin-up bar. So there's that. What was the next? So we start off with shoulders and back. Plyometrics.
I love Plyometrics. Like, it's such a good workout. I'm sweating so much by the time it's over, and it's just like, I feel like I've gotten a really, really good cardio workout.
Yeah. I like Plyometrics. I don't have the endurance to stick with it the whole way through. I definitely find myself stopping and having to take breaks to breathe. A couple of times I've gotten very lightheaded. The first week that we did it, we've done 2 cycles of polys now. The first week I actually felt short, like I felt my chest was collapsing and my heart was beating so hard. And the other problem is I don't know, I have this mysterious foot injury which I discovered after we were in New Orleans a few months back, and my right foot, the constant jumping on the ball of my foot, well, that's where my foot is injured, the ball of my right foot. And it was just healing after coming back from New Orleans, and then first week of Plyometrics start throbbing again, and it's killing me right now. I mean, we did poly, what, day before yesterday? Yesterday was, yeah, so the day before yesterday, and my foot is still throbbing. I walk up my stairs out of my basement, and the ball of my foot is throbbing. I need to go have it looked at. But that's causing a little bit of a problem. The other issue that I have with poly is it's such a hardcore lower body and cardiovascular workout. Towards the end, when you have to do the 1 foot hopping, I am so afraid. I've got bum ankles to begin with. I am so afraid that one of my ankles is going to turn because I'm so tired and I'm so weak that I'm going to injure myself. And the whole dancing around the towel thing, I am so afraid of kicking myself and knocking myself over. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
But poly is definitely a hardcore workout. I actually considered doing the Kenpo X, but you said you wanted to do poly, so I'll stick with the poly and I'll just take the breaks where I need to.
1 more week of that.
Yeah, one more week.
And then stuff starts to change.
Right.
So
then there's the yoga, and we just addressed yoga, and then after yoga comes Kenpo.
Well, the legs.
Oh, the leg workout. Oh
legs
god,
back,
the leg
which is
workout.
really hard. Like the wall squats when you have to put your legs.
One
straight
leg
out.
wall
I
squat,
mean,
single leg wall squat was killer, absolutely killer. Very difficult. And I mean, you feel the burn right here, right there on the top of that leg. That hurts bad. So, but I mean, I can see a difference. I mean, I feel a difference and see a difference in my quads straight up from that exercise.
And then the Kenpo, that's, you know.
Kenpo X is my thing. I love the Kenpo X, and I have a little bit of. I've done martial arts with my grandfather for years. When I was much younger, I haven't done anything in 15 years or so or more. But just doing Kenpo X is a lot of fun for me. It reminds me of working out with my grandfather, and I really get into that. Unfortunately, I think I'm getting into it just a little too much. I have to keep in my mind that it's a cardio workout and not a martial arts workout. I'm not supposed to be super strong and holding the poses and throwing punches as hard as I can. It's more of a cardio workout, and I'm afraid that I'm bringing a little too much intensity but at the same time, as much intensity as that was the most sweat I've sweat in the entire week. I worked myself out hard in Kenpo X. So how did you like it?
I love it, but you know, it's not my thing, and I've never done anything like that. I've never done any martial arts or any cardio kickboxing or anything like that. So it's something completely new to me. The only thing that I've done is stuff like that on the Wii Fit. But other than that, so it's new, and I have stuff to learn, so it's kind of like the yoga for you.
Right.
It's that for me. So.
Yeah.